Vanity, vanity, all this vanity, said Proverbs or Solomon.
Vanity.
Okay, officially as of today, I'm doing something. I only did it once in my life.
What? Let your hair grow?
Yeah, natural. That was for one hubby. He said, let your hair grow natural. So I did. I'll let it grow longer too. Oh, I can't put that on video. And everybody will be waiting to see what color my hair is. I could. Let me just check and make sure.
That's my arm itching like this. Oh, I took a shower yesterday with no cream on. That's why.
You don't have no? I'm going to make up more cream. All right, let's do another show while we have the opportunity. Where are we going now?
I did 2 shows. I'm not doing no more shows. Okay.
What?
Excuse me. Don't pimp me out.
I want to pimp this man out because
Doing
we're
all
pimping
the
for
shows.
Jesus.
Did 2 already.
To all you Johns out there, okay, we're going to get right down to the nitty gritty, okay? And I don't know who's watching this, and I don't even care who's watching it. But to all the men that come from the suburbs and pick up these young girls on the street, you please be careful because AIDS is out there, all these venereal diseases, seatbelt, all this stuff, and what you're doing is you might be having your jollies for 10, 15 minutes, but you know something, you're taking it home to your wife, and it's wrong. It's wrong. I have known men that have actually given it to their wives, and the wives have died from it. So please, there's other ways to get your satisfaction without taking something home.
Yeah, like with your own wife.
That's true.
That's the right way.
That's true. And if you don't have peace in your heart, then ask Jesus to give you that peace. He's the only one that can. Are you taking me back to the post office?
Yeah.
So, I'm telling you, that is wonderful. Thank you. I forgot to pay my post office box, so Bam is taking me back. Oh.
Man, it is nothing big.
To me, it's big.
Like it's big.
To me, it's big. Do you know someone would say, I'm not taking you back. You're going to have to walk now because blah, 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 blah. Did you know that?
That don't even make sense.
It doesn't make sense, but it's the truth.
When you driving,
Yep.
it's just a matter of putting your foot on the gas and steering the vehicle.
Well, that's how I know you're a Christian, because by your fruits. Okay, a few tomatoes are a little rotten.
That's sad.
No, they're not.
You're going to compliment me with one hand and then shoot me down with the other hand. That's something.
Oh, I really appreciate this. I really do. Oh, I gotta go in and pay with my card. Let me think. All right, bye everybody. I gotta go. Unless Bam carries this on, he might.
The living water.
If you want to carry,
Living water.
do you want to carry it on? I'll just turn the camera. I have to leave. We're going to hear from Bishop Bam.
I'm not a bishop. I wish, but I'm not.
Oh, don't wish to be a bishop.
My knowledge is not that vast. Living water. That's what God's word says. That if you drink, and I'm paraphrasing, from this, it'd be like living water. God is so good in my life. I see him moving in my life every day from where I came from. I am blessed. When people say when I'm blessed and highly favored, that used to always sound so corny to me until I started living for God and living in the Spirit, because it allows you to see everything that goes on in your life. You see it as God walking with you. Every aspect is given honor to God when you're able to walk in the Spirit and see how God operates in your life, even if it's very small. You know, like I'm going through a situation of remodeling a home that God allowed me to get. And everything, and when I tell you everything had to be replaced in this home. Well, I've since ran brand new water lines, brand new plumbing, brand new electrical, and now the roof is getting done. I remember when I first got the home, before I turned down the street, I used to see the house, and I couldn't wait to turn down that same street and see lights on through the windows at this house. And now God has blessed me that now when I turn the corner, I have lights shining through the window. I purposely sometimes leave the porch light on because that vision is just so great to me from where God brought me from and where he brought this home from. He's working in my life, working on me and working on this house at the same time. You know, there was a point in my life where I was very impatient. I wanted it now, quick, fast, and in a hurry, which always got me into trouble. Anyone old enough to understand that. And to you young folks, patience is a virtue. Nevertheless, I enjoy watching this house slowly get back to its grandeur. And it's so joyful to watch God do his work. Whoa!
Oh, my word.
The wind is blowing.
There goes our Burger King menu. Did I interrupt?
Living water.
Oh.
Not this, but Jesus is the living water.
So good.
Trust in the Lord. Trust in the Lord. I put my life on it. I put my life on it. I know. Okay. I'm signing off now. Ann is back in the vehicle. I'll give her to you now. Hi, Ann.
Hi. I just paid my post office box $53 for 6 months.
I thought you said it was 80 something.
That's for a year.
Oh.
I just paid 6 months. Whew.
So you actually get a discount when you pay it for a year.
Yeah.
Okay.
But sometimes that's hard to come by. You know what I mean?
Well, not if your father owns the cattle on the hill, like you always tell me.
Do you remember that song? He owns the cattle on 1,000 hills, above and everybody.
No, dear.
Oh.
You remember this song?
What?
You better get on the morning train because the evening train might be too late.
No, I never heard that one.
You better get on that morning train.
Uh-huh.
You better get on that morning train.
Uh-huh.
You better get on the morning train. Cause that evening train may be too late. You better get on the morning train. You better get on the morning train. You better get on the morning train. Cause that evening train may be too late. Woo!
That's a nice song.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now, to anybody that might need a little clarification concerning that song there, it's saying that you better give your life to the Lord now.
So true.
And live according to his word.
Yep.
Because tomorrow is not promised to you.
That's right.
You better get on the morning train. You better get on the morning train. You better get on the morning train. Cause that evening train may be too late.
That's a nice song.
Oh my God, I got chills right now.
Now, where did you hear that one?
Whew. Well, unfortunately, I was in a place where I didn't want to be.
Okay.
But because I was so rebellious, God took his hands away from me and let me live the desires of my life. So I was in a place where I didn't want to be, but out of that place came nothing but blessings for me. And I can honestly sit here and tell you, it was the best thing that ever happened to me.
Wow.
Yes.
I love that song.
God will sit you down somewhere where you got nowhere or no one to call on but him.
That's true. That's so true.
Let's sing it again. Ready?
Okay, ready.
You better get on the morning train. You better get on the morning train. You better get on the morning train, 'cause that evening train may be too late. And you know what? It was a big dude. Now, I'm pretty big myself,
Yes, he is.
as you can see.
Got lots of muscles.
Yes.
Yeah.
But there was a guy that's even bigger than me, if you
Ooh.
could even imagine that.
And you're 6'2".
You know,
so
6'1.5",
Okay.
250 pounds. So this guy was huge. He made me look like Tiny Tim.
Wow.
And we worked in the kitchen together. He used to come in there and sing this song, this morning train song.
Wow.
But this guy was so humble.
Was he?
He was, oh my God, he was a giant for real, but he was so humble.
Wow.
So humble. He encouraged me a lot too. I wish I could see him to this day. He was very encouraging.
Wow.
Yep.
That is a good song.
So anyway, I have to go in here and do a little, take care of a little business, but don't forget, you better get on the morning train. You better get on the morning train. You better get on the morning train, 'cause that evening train may be too late.
Bye. That is so good. That is so good.
Woo, Lordy.